Once upon a time, there was a wise master who lived in a monastery atop a mountain. He was renowned for his profound wisdom and ability to convey life lessons in simple, unforgettable ways. Many disciples came from far and wide to learn from him. One day, the master called his disciples together for an important lesson. In front of them, he placed a large empty jar, a pile of big rocks, a bag of small pebbles, a jar of sand, and a jug of water. He began by carefully placing the big rocks into the jar until no more could fit. He turned to his disciples and asked, "Is the jar full?" The disciples nodded. "Yes, Master, the jar is full." The master smiled and picked up the bag of pebbles. He poured them into the jar, shaking it gently so that the pebbles filled the spaces between the rocks. Again he asked, "Now is the jar full?" The disciples, now slightly hesitant, replied, "Yes, Master, it is full." The master then took the jar of sand and poured it into the jar. The fine grains trickled down, filling the space between the pebbles. Once more, he asked, "Is the jar full?" The disciples were uncertain, but still answered, "Yes, Master, it is surely full now." Finally, the master took the jug of water and poured it into the jar. The water seeped into the remaining gaps, saturating the sand. The disciples watched in amazement as the master set the jar down and looked at them. "This jar," the master began, "represents your life. The big rocks are the most important things: your values, health, relationships, and purpose. If you lost everything else but still had these, your life would remain meaningful. The pebbles are the other things that matter, such as your job, home, and hobbies. The sand represents the small, trivial things that don't matter much in the grand scheme of life. If you fill the jar with sand first, there will be no room for the rocks or the pebbles. The same is true for life. If you spend all your time and energy on small things, you will never have room for the things that truly matter." The disciples nodded, their eyes wide with understanding. And one of them asked, "And what about the water, Master?" The master chuckled. "The water shows that no matter how full your life may seem, there is always room for kindness and connection." The moral of the story is, prioritize what truly matters in life. Focus on the big important things, your values, relationships, health, and purpose, before spending time on smaller, less significant tasks. Always make room for kindness and meaningful connections, no matter how busy life gets.